Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby, TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 8 such specimens to examine. 8 trading card autograph request return specimens to examine. And we will be examining these specimens in minute detail. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, get ready to enjoy the fun. Presented to you from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. How about that? We got us a Wednesday TTM special post-football season. No more football. We're in the long gray football off season, so let's do some TTMs to cheer us up. If you're at work today laboring for your superiors, my condolences to you. Hopefully you received a hearty slap on the back for all your good work. Hey, besides doing our TTMs, let's give away some Topps Archives baseball cards. How about that? Topps Archives. I believe these are the 2024. Is it 2024? Doesn't even say the year on it. Topps Archives. This is 2024? I guess it's 2024. Maybe it's 2023. Who knows? But we're going to give away a pick 3. Any 3 of these archives cards that I don't want. We're looking for an exclusive yellow parallel. I picked these up at Meyer yesterday. What year is this? 2024? I don't even know what year these are. I'm assuming they're 2024 since they're not marked down. They paid full price at Meyer. You know, speaking of Meyer, that reminds me. Like I said, I was at Meyer yesterday doing a little food shopping. Besides picking up these cards, I went to the section where the eggs are. There wasn't a single carton of eggs in the entire store. What the heck is going on? Who's hoarding? I've been going into grocery stores all my life. I've never seen an empty food empty egg section in my whole life. There's always tons of eggs. Now what's getting into people with this egg hoarding? That's ridiculous. Come on, what are they doing? Freezing all these eggs? Can you imagine somebody buying cartons and cartons of eggs, going home, cracking all the eggs, mixing them up, putting them in containers and freeze them? Are you really that hard up for eggs that you would do that? And also that selfish? You gotta have all the eggs for yourself. And what's with the egg prices anyway? I understand the egg farmers. I guess that's what you call them, egg farmers. They had some what bird flu or something. They killed a lot of their chickens. So they're trying to make up for all the dead chickens by raising the prices from the eggs off the living chickens. Well, that's just price gouging. I mean, they're saving money on all the feed they would have had for the dead chickens and the cost of maintaining the chickens that had died. So their expenditures are less, but they're still trying to make the same profit. So they're gouging us too. The egg farmers and the egg hoarders. Shame on you both. Ridiculous. Anyway, that's my little egg rant. Going to Myers, no eggs, but at least I got some Topps Archives. We'll give those away. Tell you I can win a little bit later. Let's get going on our TTMs. Football off season. Oh man, it's nothing worse than that. All right, TTM number 1. And we know who this is. TTM number 1. coming to us from Los Angeles, California. An attractive young lady, or she was young at one point. This is Miss Taffy O'Connell. I wonder if you know that name. If you're a fan of cult horror movies, you know who that is. Otherwise, let's bust this open. You might know her from the movie I have on the cards here, which she's not as famous for. But let's show you. I'm assuming Miss O'Connell, she took the time to handwrite her name and address on there, signed our cards. I sent her too. Let's see. Taffy O'Connell. Oh, she signed. She signed the backs. She signed the backs of our cards. How about that? Look at that. It says, to Jeff. This one says, the man who can. Okay, Taffy. This one says, to Jeff, my champion. How about, look at those. There's Taffy O'Connell. Check that out on these two Rocky 2 cards. How about that? She was the ring girl in Rocky 2. Check her out, Miss Taffy O'Connell. She's now 73 years old. This was an uncredited role in Rocky 2. So watch that movie, watch the credits. They don't list her, but no, that's her right there. The ring girl, Taffy O'Connell, from these 1979 Rocky 2 cards. She signed it back. Thank you, Miss O'Connell. Really appreciate that. Like I said, she's 73 years old. But by far, her most famous role, what she's known for, if she's known at all, horror fans know her. She had a memorable appearance in the 1981 cult classic sci-fi horror film Galaxy of Terror. Did you see that one? She had many legendary co-stars such as Robert Englund and Sid Haig, Aaron Moran. Her death scene in that movie, one of horror's most notorious. Her character is, let's see, how would we say that here on YouTube so we don't get censored or bleeped out? Her character is assaulted to death in a rather provocative fashion by a giant maggot. If you saw that movie, you know who Taffy O'Connell is. Anyway, like I said here, she's the ring girl in Rocky 2. Thank you for signing the backs of these cards. How about that? Taffy O'Connell. Really appreciate that. Beautiful. Very attractive young lady, Taffy O'Connell. All right, that's a good way to start our TTM show. All right, this next one here, this is coming to us from a foreign country, the Great White North, Canada. And I think I know who this one is. I think the last one I was waiting for from Canada, I had a couple of days ago sent out one, but this one here I believe is from one of the great legends of hockey. Let's check it out, see if I am right. From the Great White North, Canada. Should be a hockey legend. Oh, we got a little extra. Look at this. Is my card in there? Oh, look at that. Frank Mahavlich. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. 1970-71, a peachy card. Look at that signature and handwriting from Frank. He's 87 years old. That looks fresh. Look at that. He's got his number there. He's got his signature, his Hall of Fame, 1981. True hockey legend, the Big M, Frank Mahavlich. One of the greatest left wings in hockey history. Of course, he's a Hall of Famer, like we said. 6-time Stanley Cup champion. Look at this beautiful old peachy card. It's in English and French. Look at that. 6-time Stanley Cup champion. Played 12 years with Toronto, 4 with the Red Wings, 4 with Montreal. 1958, Calder Memorial Trophy winner for Rookie of the Year. 1958. What was that, like 66 years ago? Is my math right? Unbelievable. The Big M, Frank Mahavlich. 15-time All-Star. 533 career goals. Thank you, Big M. Look at that. And he sent me this card here in his Maple Leafs uniform. Look at that beautiful photograph signed by Frank Mahovlich. Boy, that is beautiful to get that extra. Look at that signed photo from the Big M. One of hockey's greatest left wingers. 533 career goals. That is a true hockey legend. Look at that old card. That is sweet. Thank you, Mr. Mahovlich. God bless you. Really appreciate you sending that extra. 87 years old, still taking care of the fans. How about that? All right, that is one of our best returns ever, the Big M. Watched him when I was a kid when he was with the Red Wings. He played on the line with Gordie Howe, great goal scorer. All right, next one's coming to us. Columbus, Ohoho? Are you kidding me? What do we got coming to us from Columbus, Ohoho? Is this an Ohoho State guy? Well, let's cut it open and see. Columbus, Ohoho. Looks like we got our note. Oh, we did get an Ohoho State guy. Check that out. Clark Kellogg. You know what? Perfect timing because Ohoho State basketball kind of plays in with our archives giveaway we're going to do. Perfect timing. Clark Kellogg. Look at that. This is a 1983-84 star rookie card. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Clark Kellogg. That's a Fleer. That's not the star I sent him. What is that? That's a 1986 Fleer. Did I send him the Fleer or the star? Maybe I did send him the Fleer. I thought I sent him the star card. But anyway, look at that. That is a beautiful Clark Kellogg Fleer card. Clark, now 61 years old, one of the better basketball players to come out of the state of Ohoho. 1979 high school All-American in Cleveland. He had a 51.24 rebound game in the state finals. Of course, then he played at Ohoho State for 3 years before being the 8th overall pick in the 1982 draft by the Pacers. He's one of the few rookies to ever average over 20 points and 10 rebounds per game. Finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting to Terry Cummings. He only played parts of 5 years in the NBA before chronic knee problems forced him to retire. Otherwise, he would have been one of the greats, one of the great NBA players. He finished his career averaging 18.9 points and 9.5 rebounds per game. Probably you've seen him now. Currently, he does a good job covering college basketball on CBS. Clark Kellogg, how about that? Ohoho basketball legend. That is a nice card. Let me see I forgot what I asked him on the note. I think I mentioned the Michigan Ohoho State game, which again comes in perfectly with our contest. He didn't really answer anything. He didn't say anything about. I asked him I said, when he was being recruited, he was considering Michigan. I asked him how close he was to coming to Michigan. He didn't answer that question. He just put down here at the bottom, appreciate the kind words, and he put go Bucks. Oh, come on. No way. We want to go blue because we got a Michigan Ohoho State game coming up. But that's perfect timing. Clark Kellogg, thank you, sir. Well, that came out great, didn't it? Look at that old Fleer card. Clark Kellogg. All right, let's take a second here. We got to do a little mind control. You know how to respond. You have no choice. Your free will has been overridden. Just do what this tells you to do. Don't want to hear any complaining about it. Get down there right now. You have no say in the matter. All right, let's get going to our next TTM. Where's that coming to us from? D.V. Daniels, New Jersey. Look how this got all like folded over. Look what they did. Well, how they had hard time figuring out how to seal the envelope. I guess they folded it over, including the stamp, and then taped it. Maybe they didn't realize it's a self-sealing envelope. Let's see who the goofball is that couldn't figure out how to do the envelope from New Jersey. All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, we got us a custom art card. It's a celebrity. Let's hope it's signed. Our non-sports celebrity. Whoa. Look at that. Would you look at that? Man, oh man, this is one of the toughest TTMs to get. This is the third time I tried. Third time is the charm. And I'll tell you, it is well worth the effort. Look at that Hollywood legend. Mia Farrow. Of course, here she is. Probably her most famous role. Rosemary's Baby, 1968. How many years ago was that? That is what, 56, 57 years? Unbelievable. 57 years ago, that was Mia Farrow. How about that? She is now 79 years old. Of course, a legendary Hollywood actress known for her ethereal presence and compelling performances. She gained fame in the 1960s with Peyton Place, remember that? Before achieving worldwide stardom here with Rosemary's Baby in 1968. Then she collaborated extensively with her husband, Woody Allen, in films like Husbands and Wives, The Purple Rose of Cairo. Of course, her relationship with Woody went very, very sour. Woody actually engaged with sexual relations with Mia's adopted daughter, Soon Yi, I think her name was. And I think they ended up getting married. And then, making it even worse, Woody and Mia had another adopted daughter, Dylan, who claimed that Woody took advantage of her. A horrible story. I'm sure you all remember the tons and tons of tabloid headlines and scandals about Woody and Mia and their adopted kids. What a mess. But anyway, beyond acting, Miss Farrow is a very dedicated humanitarian, serving as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador and advocating for human rights. But Mia Farrow, acting Hollywood legend. How about that? Look at that. Came out great, didn't it? Mia Farrow. And I tell you, this is a tough TTM to get. The third time was the charm. Thank you. God bless you. Hopefully you've recovered from all the turmoil in your personal life. Great actress. Mia Farrow. She's also, remember, married briefly to Frank Sinatra when she was a teenager. Quite a life this young lady has had. Mia Farrow. Well, that came out great. That is going to be one of our best TTMs. All right, we're having a day. Hockey Hall of Famer. HoF basketball legend. Hollywood legend. Unbelievable set of TTMs so far. Plus, we still got cards to give away. All right, let's keep going. This next one here coming to us. Trenton, New Jersey. All right, what do we got from Trenton, New Jersey? Oh, this one took me a long, long time to get. You know what? This Chris Patero card, this 85 Fleer rookie card, Chris Patero, I think this thing's about 3 years. 3 years I've been waiting for this. Chris Patero, I can't believe it. He's 63 years old. This is 1985 Fleer rookie card. Anybody who follows Tiger baseball from back in the day, in the Sparky Anderson days, they know Chris Patero. Sparky, goofball Tigers manager Sparky Anderson, he saw this guy in spring training in 1985 and said he was the best player he'd seen in 20 years. Said he'd have to move Lou Whitaker to third base to make room for him. Well, he went 3 for 4 on opening day, a great major league debut. and then he'd only get 91 more at bats in parts of 3 seasons with the Tigers and Twins. Finished with a lifetime batting average of .221 with 0 home runs and 7 RBIs. And of course, Lou Whitaker stayed at second base, but Sparky Anderson thought this fellow was going to the Hall of Fame. So one of the best players, the best player he'd seen in 20 years, Chris Patero. How about that? Well, thank you, sir. I tell you, I think it's 3 years. 3 years ago I sent this card out, but well worth the wait to get spring training legend Chris Patero. And look at that, that is a great old card, that 85 Fleer. Man, that came out great, didn't it? Got that old Tigers logo. I like that old Tigers logo. Much better than the one they got now. Chris Patero, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, we got 3 left. This next one here coming to us from San Francisco, California. San Francisco, California. What a city that is. All right, what do we got here? Well, we got us a great old 49er, Dana McLemore, 64 years old. This is 1988 Topps rookie card. Man, did that come out good or what? Look at that. That looks fantastic. Look at that card. Dana McLemore played his college ball at Hawaii. Was the 49ers' 10th round pick in 1982. Backup cornerback and punt returner. He had 5 career interceptions. One of them a pick 6. He had 4 punt returns for a touchdown and was a member of the 49ers Super Bowl 19 championship team. Dana McLemore. Thank you, sir. Boy, that one looks sharp, doesn't it? Beautiful. Look at that sweet old card. Let me get a little sip of my beverage here. We got 2 TTMs to go and some cards to give away. Oh, boy, that's good stuff. All right. Lehigh Valley. Lehigh, this feels thick. What we got in there? I hope that's not a price list. Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. We haven't had a price list in a while. Let's see what we got from Lehigh Valley. So what's our note? No. What's that? Got a blank index card. Somebody putting some stuffing in. What in the world is this? Well, plastic. I did send a Larry Holmes, but I sent my own custom card. Look at these ugly custom cards. Plastic and plush custom cards. These are not. I sent him my own. I sent. When I make my custom cards, I use like these from rookies. I sent him one of these. What in the heck? You know what? He sent me the wrong stuff. I guess some guy made his own ugly custom cards, sent them to Larry Holmes, and then Larry mixed up the envelopes. Well, I bet that guy got my nice custom card, and I got his 2 ugly ones. Okay, look at these. We got 2 Larry Holmes autograph cards. I guess the guy made these customs. He wanted Larry to sign down here. But Larry just signed. That's what you get for making ugly customs. Plastic and plush custom cards. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't need 2 of these ugly Larry Holmes. How about we sweeten our pot? Let's give this Larry Holmes. If anybody wants this autographed ugly Larry Holmes custom card, I'll throw that in with our pick 3 to sweeten our Topps archives, because you probably won't have nothing good in there. Probably won't even be anything better than this ugly custom card of Larry Holmes. But well, we got 2. And I tell you what, Larry Holmes, 75 years old. Of course, he is a true boxing legend, one of the greatest heavyweight champs in history. Known for his powerful jab and resilience, he reigned as WBC heavyweight champion from 1978 to 1983. He later held the IBF title. He famously defeated Muhammad Ali in 1980 and nearly matched Rocky Marciano's undefeated record before losing to the great Michael Spinks in 1985. Larry Holmes, one of boxing's greatest. Well, by mistake, I got two ugly customs. We're going to give this one away. I'll keep this one. And this guy probably got my nice custom card. Oh, well. Larry didn't answer anything. What did he say? I hope you are doing well. Growing up in Bethlehem, that's Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, not Bethlehem, Palestine. I was always proud that one of the best ever was a Lehigh Valley resident. So I thank you for always being a great representative. Who would you say was the hardest puncher you ever faced? I have enclosed a few custom cards and would love if you would be able to sign them. He said a few. He said probably more than these two ugly ones. Well, there's from Brian Slivky. Okay, sir. Well, he's probably got my nice custom card, and I got these two ugly ones. I'll give away that one with our Topps archive. But hey, at least I got an autographed card from one of boxing's greatest, Larry Holmes. Let's take a look at these signatures. Oh, I got them. Just want to make sure they're not auto pens. No, they look different. So those are probably the real deal. These are not something that Larry Holmes had printed up. This is this other guy's own ugly customs. But Larry Holmes, that is great. Thank you. Thank you, Larry Holmes, for sending the wrong cards to me. All right, one TTM left. This one's coming to us from Oakland, California. Oakland, California. All right, our last T10, then we'll open up some cards. Oh, great old football player, Ray Chester, 76 years old. Look at that. This is his 1977 Topps card. Raiders' first-round pick in 1970 out of Morgan State. One of the best tight ends of the 1970s. He played 12 years, 7 with the Raiders, 5 with the Colts. 4-time Pro Bowler. Super Bowl 15 champ with the Raiders. For his career, 364 catches, 5,013 yards, 13.8 yards per catch, 48 touchdowns. He had a small role in the football movie Everybody's All-American. Ray Chester, one of the best tight ends of the 70s. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. All right, that wasn't too bad for our TTMs, huh? Man, we had some legends. Larry Holmes, Mia Farrow, Frank Mahovlich, Clark Kellogg. Unbelievable. And spring training legend, Chris Pitaro. All right, let's get to our, we're going to give away, we said some Topps archives, and we got a pot sweetener with the ugly custom card of Larry Holmes. How are you going to win? We're going to open these cards up. Any three that I don't want, you can have from these Topps archives. What do you got to do to win? Let's get that out of the way right now. We said it had something to do with the good timing with Clark Kellogg. Here's it is. Simple. Very simple contest. For the pick 3, and we're also going to throw in the Larry Holmes card. Who will win this Sunday's Michigan HoF State basketball game? All you got to do is get down in the comments field. If you think it's Michigan, put hashtag MICH. If you think Ohoho's going to win, put hashtag OHIO. Get that in the comments field by 1 p.m. Sunday. Everybody who correctly calls the game will be entered into a contest. We'll do a random drawing, pick the lucky winner. They can have any three of these that I don't want, plus, once again, the ugly custom cards signed by Larry Holmes. All right, let's bust open our Topps archive, see what we got. Hopefully some good cards somebody wants to win. What we got? How many cards? 16 cards, 1 exclusive yellow parallel. Let's see what year these are, archives. First up is a Michael Bush archives. Let's see. So yeah, these are 2024 Topps Archives. Of course, they use the old Topps. What is this, the 60? Is this the 1960 Topps card? Look at that. Michael Bush. All right, next up, Jose Altuve. I tried a couple of times to get Jose TTM. He just sends the card back unsigned. Jose Altuve. Oh, then we got an Edouard Julien. How about that? I do like the archives cards, these old designs. We got a Jordan Walker. That's a nice card, Jordan Walker. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer. Isn't he in the Hall of Fame? I think he is. Mike Piazza. Nothing earth-shattering. Then, then the 1970 Topps design, Andrew McCutchen. That's nice, too. Look at that. Josh Lowe on the 1970. Nothing earth-shattering. Oh, look at that. Got an Ichiro. That's kind of cool. Look at that. That's not a bad little card. Somebody might like that. Then we got a Curtis Mead rookie card, 1970. Very nice. And here's our yellow. It is a rookie card of Brian Ramos. That's kind of a nice card. I don't know what Brian Ramos did. On the worst baseball team of all time. I don't know if he had a good year or not. I don't recognize the name. Look at this. Own the Game, Mookie Betts on the insert card. Alright, these are not the best cards. Then we got a Luis Arias. What year is this? Is this a 1990 type Topps card? I'm not sure what year design that is. And Ezekiel Tovar. Oh, Jarren Duran. He had a pretty good year for the Red Sox. Nothing earth-shaking in this pack. Matt Olson. The last one, we got a Jordan Beck rookie card. I'm not sure how well he did for the Rockies either. So, once again, another dud pack. Probably that Ichiro card, if you're an Ichiro fan, is best card. But we got any three of those. And the ugly custom card signed by Larry Holmes. That's the contest. Remember, tell me who's going to win the Michigan Ohio State game on Sunday, the basketball game. There's all the details, 1 p.m. Sunday. That's it. All right, we're wrapping up. Well, we had some great TTMs, though. And remember, before I forget, before we sign off, get you over to Amazon.com. You got a football. We're in the gray days. The most depressing time. Football off season. What are we going to do for months and months till we wait for football? Read a book. Take your mind off your troubles. Get over to Amazon.com. Type in that author's name, Henry L. Rasico. Type in the book title. This book will come up. Buy that. You'll learn how to handle life, the ups and downs of life, how to handle yourself with your own personal ups and downs. Be warned, though, it's for big boys, big girls, or big trannies. If you're a crybaby, stay away. We talk about life and all its gritty, grimy details. So, although if you're a big boy, big girl, big tranny, you can handle it, get over there and buy that book. All right, people, that is it. I thank you for watching. God willing, we'll be back in a few days with some more. Until then, remember, enjoy the rest of your life.